Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this video is going to be really more directed towards my Instagram and Facebook followers, because this is nothing about beauty or health or anything like that. This is just an update about my jobs. So around a year ago, I got a job working for a company that we went into hospitals and we managed their housekeeping. And so I traveled a lot. So I covered the Southeast region, and I went into hospitals, and I worked with housekeepers to try to come up with programs to boost the morale. And then also I did a lot of patient interviews. So I wanted to make sure that the housekeeping did a good job. And so I would talk to the patients to make sure that we were doing a good job. It was called a patient experience manager. So that's what I did with that company. And I really did enjoy it. I loved interacting with everybody, but sometimes companies look at their budget, and it was coming towards the end of the year, and it didn't look like they were going to have my job anymore. So at the end of the year, I was without a job. We did move from Alabama to Florida, like that West Palm area, because I had a few hospitals there. Yeah, so it really sucked to move there for my job and then kind of lose it with them moving. Anyway, but that's life. So my husband had a job opportunity over here in Tampa, and so we moved over here for his job. And I then did an interview with another company, and it would be the exact same thing, doing the same thing, patient experience. Well, I did 3 interviews, and I kind of showed y'all little pictures of me doing the interviews, and they went really well, and I got a lot of positive feedback, but there was no available positions in Florida or the Tampa area at all. And if I wanted a job doing that, I would have to move to another state. And I already moved my family for one job that I didn't keep very long. I only kept for a year, and so I wasn't going to do that again anyway. So then I applied for a job at a hair salon. It was a really nice hair salon, because I am a licensed cosmetologist, and that's what I actually did before I had kids. And so that's the reason why I kind of know what to do with my hair and that sort of thing, because that's really my background. But I was really nervous to do the interview because I hadn't been in a hair salon for so long. But and this is a really nice salon. The interview went really well, and we started talking about social media, and so it looked like it was going to maybe expand to something more. I could be doing hair and makeup, but then also doing things with social media, maybe makeup tutorials, hair tutorials. I could help them grow their social media. So it was kind of I almost felt like a perfect match. I could do both. Anyway, it sounded I felt like the interview went wonderfully. So then a week later, I came back to meet with the hairdresser that I would be working directly with, that I would be apprenticing under her. And she really liked me too, that I felt like it was going to be great. And then I didn't hear anything back, and so I did text back to see how things were going, and that's when I found out that they decided not to hire me and to go a totally different route. And I showed you all that on my story as well. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of this video too to show you that everyone always posts positive things, yay me and yay this and everything, but it just kind of really sucks to think that I lost a job that I really liked, and then I applied for another job that I thought I'd really like, and then just didn't get it because of location. And then so I applied for another job, and I thought maybe this would work, and I didn't get it, and it's just really frustrating. So I talked to my brother, and my brother had a friend that does sales, and he sells hurricane windows. Well, I hadn't really ever done sales, this kind of sales, but my brother is he's a surgical sales rep, and he's just always told me that he felt like I had the personality to do sales. Anyway, so this person didn't have any sort of openings with his company, but he knew somebody else that has another company that needed somebody, and that is with solar panels. So I contacted the guy, and we did the first interview over the phone, and it went really well. And I was just really upfront and honest with him that I hadn't done this sort of sales before, but that my people skills are really good, and I'm a really trustworthy person. And whenever you're doing sales, I know that that's like really important. So I said, let's meet in person, because then, he could see how I interact with people. And so he's like, okay, cool. So then we met in person, and that interview went really well. And what I liked about it is that he is, it's a company that he's really focused in on taking care of his employees and also taking care of the customer. That it's just not like we're just coming in here, we're just going to throw solar panels up and that's that. That it's, he wants it to grow big, but then he also wants to take care of the people in the company. And that's not always the case. And that I'm like a super like caring person and everything, so that really did appeal to me. But he told me to come back that following Monday just to see how I mesh with like the other coworkers. And so I came in Monday and did what they did, and now I'm going to be honest with you, it was not an easy job. It's very difficult, and you have to be able to handle rejection a lot. And so I know it's going to be hard, but I kind of want to really give it a go, because I feel that it's a good company and we're doing something good. Because I've always thought it was crazy that to live in Florida, and like how come we don't have solar panels like all over the place. I mean, I feel that like Florida should be like at least 25% solar power, just because it's always so sunny here. But yeah, so that's I went ahead and they offered it to me, I took the job, and it is, a commission only job. So I do have to sell solar panels, but I'm also, what my position is the customer relations liaison. So what that means is that I'm going to follow up with our customers that have installed to make sure that they're happy, and then find out if there was anything that we didn't do well on, and could we do better. I'm also going to contact people that have signed with us and let them know what's going on, what stage we're in, and getting ready to install, just so they just have that constant communication. And then obviously I am going to try to sell solar panels as well, so I have to come up with different leads. And so I'm really working with their social media staff to try to make us, put us out there, and make us look like a good company that people would want to deal with. And hopefully I can get my leads that way. Anyway, so that is my jobs, so we'll see. I've only been doing this for a week, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm very excited. I think it's pretty cool to like move to Florida and sell solar panels. I don't know, maybe that just makes me seem weird, but it just seems like it's perfect. And the market's really opening up down here, and I actually kind of see like really big things happening, and it's kind of cool to think that I could be like one of the first people that really helped something go really big, and just do something good for like the environment. And it just seems like a really good business to be in. Anyway, okay, that's it. So I know this was like no makeup or hair or anything like that, but I just know that like I've been asked so many times like, what is your job, what are you doing? And I just didn't want to like move forward with it until like it looked like I really had something. Anyway, okay, so if you want to watch my most recent video, you can click here, and if you want to subscribe, click here, and if you want to visit my website, I think it's click over here. And as always, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's all Sheri LaBrant. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. And y'all have a wonderful week. Bye.